Hello everyone and welcome down the Bitcoin rabbit hole. I'm Roxy and today we're going to see how and where buy Bitcoin. Everyone is different, so you're going to have to use a different platform based on your age, your personality, and whatever amount of money you have and you want to invest. So it's going to have to adapt, and I'm going to give you all the solution or option available for you. Let's go! Warning, falling down the Bitcoin rabbit hole brings freedom. Obviously, a couple of disclaimers. First of all, I do not give any financial advice. Secondly, Bitcoin is a really speculative asset. The price could go to zero, the price could drop 50%. You need to know what you are doing. You should have a plan, a strategy. You should know how much you can afford to lose. You should not FOMO. You should not use leverage if you do not know what it is. The past performance of Bitcoin has nothing to do with the future run, etc., etc. Really be aware of what you are doing. You need to be ready. If you don't know anything about Bitcoin, then I encourage you to check my course where I will give you the basis and prepare you to acquire it. Second thing, I think it is really important that you have an address, a Bitcoin address created from a wallet before buying any Bitcoin, simply because you need to withdraw those Bitcoin immediately after buying them. And if you don't have an address, then you're probably going to forget and not do it. Third, I've made a little quiz that you can see on the screen. If you cannot answer those questions, then maybe you are not ready to invest any amount of money into Bitcoin. In that case, you should go back to your study book, spend more time studying Bitcoin, and when you feel ready, come back and buy it. Fourth and final thing, I think it is better to acquire Bitcoins through your work, your knowledge, your time, instead of buying it. If you buy Bitcoin, it's going to be an investment. If you work for Bitcoin, if you accept it as donation, if you accept it for your business, if you ask part of your salary in Bitcoin, then it is way better. I've made a full video on that. You can go check it out. That out of the way, let's see what are the options. So, two questions. First of all, do you want to be KYC'd and so put an ID and be traced by the government and have no privacy? Or do you want your privacy back and not be traced by the government? That is going to be like the first decision you need to make. Second decision, how are you going to buy it? Do you need to put a lot of money at once or do you need to dollar cost average? Both options are great. I've made video out of it, but you need to figure that out. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to decide by yourself. Maybe some other guys out there are gonna sell you the magical solution and make you pay for it. I'm not. I'm just gonna give you the option and you have to take control of your life.
I told you I can only show you the door. You have to walk through it.
Anyway, option number one, we're gonna start with KYC exchange. So the big one are obviously gonna be Gemini, Kraken, Bitstamp, and Coinbase. I do not recommend Coinbase. For me, Coinbase is shit. I will never share it to you, even though I could make money out of it. So do not use Coinbase. There's obviously some smaller exchange, but I'm looking at liquidity, fee, customer service, and accessibility around the world. And those three are very solid choice. How it's gonna be done? You're gonna create an account, use a password manager. You're gonna set up the 2FA, and then you're gonna deposit some money. So during a transfer, a bank transfer, and then buy Bitcoin. Then you're gonna withdraw them into your address and your wallet. It's basically the step for all three of them. It's pretty straightforward. Even I've made some tutorial for all three, or at least it will be done at some point, so you can check them out. This is gonna be the option for a lot of you because it's easy, it's convenient. Banks start to understand how it works, and it can be done quite easily for anyone. Then we moved on to the dollar cost average solution exchange, or that's what I call them. And for me, those are the best, to be fair, on the KYC side, obviously. Those are basically exchange where you're gonna set up a plan to buy a little bit of Bitcoin every single week, every single month, and it's gonna be an auto buy and an auto withdraw. That means that once it's set up forever and you don't have to touch it. The money is going to be put in, you're going to buy Bitcoin automatically, and those Bitcoin are going to be sent to your wallet automatically. This is awesome because you can literally create a Bitcoin's plan, a Bitcoin saving plan, and then leave it there. And every single month, every single week, you will be stacking SAT. And I think that's perfect. The big option here are going to be Swan Bitcoin. Then in France, we have stacking SAT. You're going to have Ember, Bull Bitcoin, Haley in Switzerland, etc. Obviously, there is more companies doing that are popping up everywhere. I will try to update the list below in the description every time I see a new one, but those options are really solid. You probably use them. It's not advice, obviously, but and everyone should have at least a Bitcoin saving plan, in my opinion, so you should check that out. It's the easiest solution for most people. All right, now we can move on to the non-KYC. So you're not going to put any ID, the government is not going to trace you, and you're going to regain privacy. First of all, if you believe that is only for criminal, then I'm sorry to tell you that you are wrong. I will do a full video on why privacy matters, why KYC doesn't really work. There's also a lot of link in the description so you can explore that topic yourself. Anyway, based on non-KYC, I see three main solutions. The first one is going to be ATM. This is literally a physical device, a machine that you can find around the world, anywhere, and you're going to go there, put your cash in the machine and receive Bitcoin directly into your wallet. Obviously, the fees are higher and you need to move physically over there, but it is a great option. I've shown it on the Samurai video. It really works pretty well, so you can use that if it's available nearby you. The second option is going to be local Bitcoin. So it's going to be a type of marketplace or platform so you can connect with other people that want to sell or buy cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. It is a great option if it's available. It is used a lot where there is no exchange, no good regulation, or the government is really like against freedom and Bitcoin. So if it's available, you can go ahead. Obviously, there is more risk involved, like you can tell, but it is still a really good option that have been used for years and years all around the world. The third solution is going to be online non-KYC exchange, or sometimes even decentralized exchange. The biggest one out there, and the one I've tried, and I haven't tried any other to be fair, is going to be HODL. So that is great. It is a solution. You need to learn. There is more risk. Obviously, it's not as friendly as other exchange, but it works. So it is an option for you if you want it. That is basically it for the non-KYC. If I missed any, please tell me in the description. I've also included a list of all the potential exchanges that do not KYC. You can find it. There's a couple of other websites that do reference them. My final advice, a couple, is going to be, first of all, do not use Coinbase. Do not use Bittrex or Binance, simply because for me, they are casino. They are trying to sell you shitcoins. They are complicated. You literally just want an exchange that's going to have a buy button for Bitcoin and a withdraw button. You do not need anything else. That is the literally two buttons that you should have. And when you go to Binance or whatever, they're gonna sell you a lot of shitcoins. They're gonna pop up price everywhere. They're gonna invite you to use leverage and go into that DeFi and shit. You are not a trader. You are not even an investor. You just want to put some money away every single month because you know that inflation is going to steal your wealth. You know that central banks are going to rob you from your money. That's why you're into Bitcoin, I think. So, so you just want to buy Bitcoin and forget and put them into a safe wallet. That's awesome. So keep it simple. Withdraw your Bitcoin. Keep your key secured. And this is a really brief overview. I've made a tutorial, or I will be making a tutorial about every single one of those options. And so yeah, if you want to check it, go ahead. There's a free teachable class about everything. So it's free, just go ahead. I do all my content in French, English, and Spanish. There's also my website, the Bitcoin Rabbit Hole, if you want to check it. The next step and final step, once you've withdrawn your Bitcoin, is going to be to do an inheritance plan. And that's going to be the next lesson on this course. Anyway, I'm Roxy. I hope you enjoyed the video. If I forgot anything, please check the comment. People will tell me, or I will update over there. Take care, be safe, and do your own research. I'm sorry I don't have a full, easy, one-click solution because it doesn't exist, and I don't believe if one solution existed, it wouldn't be a scam. Here we go. See you. Bye-bye. Everybody will have to make a choice. Ignore Bitcoin or adopt it. What's going to be yours?